Hey, welcome back to Tonster's channel. Today we have an unboxing review of the Chella Toys Wrestling Megastars Series 2 set. And this is a big set with 10 figures here. And so let's look at each figure in their card and then we can take them out of package and look at them closer. So starting on the left, we have Atom Bomb. And the card actually came off of this, so I can't get it back in place, but the artwork looks awesome. You get Atom Bomb, his real Megastar action, back of the box. We get the whole rest of the set and then a little biography. Atom Bomb, height 6'6", weight 292 pounds, from 3 Mile Island, debuting in 1993. Atom Bomb devastated his opponents with Neutron Bomb, Diving Lariat, Atom Smasher, Power Bomb, and Meltdown Slam. And then next up, we got King Haku. Again, the really awesome artwork here. Packaging looks great. So we get the bio, King Haku, height 6'1", weight 275 pounds. Origin, the Isle of Tonga, one of the toughest men in wrestling, crowned king in 1988, former world tag team champion. And then next up, we got Tonga Loa. Looks really cool. Do wish we got Tama Tonga in this set as well, but we got Tonga Loa, height 6'2", weight 230 pounds, from Honolulu, Hawaii, has won multiple championships in Japan, made his debut in 2008, son of the legendary Haku. Next, we got Gangrel. So the package has the bloodstream spots on it. Gangrel's face, impaler. So Gangrel, height 6'1", weight 250 pounds, origin the other side of darkness. Since 1987, Gangrel has been brooding his shadow of the wrestling world, keeping his opponents on edge with one of the most deadly DDTs in wrestling. And then we get a female wrestler here, so we get Luna Vachon. So a little tiny here. Look at the back, Luna Vachon, height 5'6", weight Do You Have a Death Wish Pal? Origin, Tampa Bay, Florida. Beginning her career in 1985, Luna Vachon would use the next decade to become one of the most popular women in wrestling history and one of the most unique characters of all time. So, rest in peace to Luna Vachon. We get a figure of her. And then next we get 3 of my favorites that I was excited for from the BWO ECW era. So we get Blue Meanie, really nice card again. Only complaint I can already tell is the color of the blue doesn't look like the picture's color, which I was hoping for, but the Blue Meanie. So height 6'1", weight 323 pounds, origin Pepperland, made his debut in 1994, finishes opponent of the Meanie Salt, also known as the Blue Guy. And then we get the leader, I believe, Stevie Richards, big Stevie Cool here. Very nice. Get the sunglasses, half-cut shirt and shorts. Big Stevie Cool, 6'2", weight 230 pounds, origin Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The BWO are here to take over. Watch out for the Stevie Kick, willing to take it to the extreme. Stevie Cool. And the last member, Hollywood Nova. Love the artwork right here. So height is 5'10", weight 210 pounds, origin Silicon Valley. Iconic third member of the BWO, no one gets up from the atomic leg drop, trained by Iron Mike Sharp. Then we get someone I'm not too familiar with, Giant Haystacks. So we get him. Comes with a soft good too. So looking at his bio, height 6'11", weight 685 pounds. That's a little exaggerated. Origin, Camberwell, London, England. Debuted in 1967. Giant Haystacks wrestle all over the world, including stints in Stu Hart, Stampede Wrestling, and WCW. I'm a big WCW fan, but I don't recall Giant Haystack. And lastly, another wrestler I'm not too familiar with, Big Daddy. So looks very vibrant. So Big Daddy, height 6'6", weight 375 pounds, from Halifax, West Yorkshire, England. Debuted in 1952. Big Daddy was one of the biggest stars of British wrestling during the 70s and 80s and was the main star of joint promotions. So there we have it. We got the full set, and let's take a look at them out of package. Alright, got them out of box, and we're going to take a closer look at it. One thing I wish that Epic Toys would do is just to have like a actual list of what figures is for which series, because I'm just basing off images for Series 2. But there's no official Series 2 list that I can find, but let's look at it from left to right. First we have Atom Bomb. So it looks super cool. Wouldn't be the choice of attire for me, but still really cool to get a Atom Bomb figure. You get his trademark tattoo here, back of the body, and then you can also remove the goggles as well, so you can have him without the goggles. So very cool figure here. Put that back, and then yeah, again, these don't actually have the action mechanism, but you can pose it as you like. And the one thing I also don't like about these figures is the feet. It's hard to stand at times. See, you gotta really push it down to try to get them to stand. So let's put this back here, and then we'll look next at King Haku. Very decent figure. The scales are a little off. I feel like certain figures are smaller than others. It comes with a removable crown, and yeah, he looks, I would think he's relatively bigger athlete or size wise, scale wise, but he comes in his purple trunks from the early, late 80s, early 90s. I think got his, shoeless feet wrapped in the black. Crown doesn't fit flush into his head, and this one probably out of all the figures have difficulty standing for me. So another issue I have with these figures. Next up, we got his son, Tonga Loa. I would think that Tonga was supposed to be in this set too, to finish up the Gorillas of Destiny. But we get a nice Tonga Loa head sculpt there with its tongue out in his trademark white and gold outfit. Very, plain in terms of the detailing in the figure, but cool to have in your retro lineup. Would have been cool to. Next up, we got Gangrel. So he comes with kind of the blood stain on his mouth and shirt. He comes with a goblet here. I do wish that the handle was a little thicker so he can hold it a lot better. Look at this. His hand can go in and out there. Black nail paint. His ring sculpted in. Pants are black with dots. Straps and waist can move left and right, but sometimes I feel like the head's too small, or the scaling is a little off on these figures. But we get Gangrel from the Brood. Next up, again, underrated women's wrestling. Get Luna Vachon here, and the scaling is a little smaller than the rest for the female wrestlers, but it just doesn't look like a retro figure in any way. But I totally understand the concept, and I don't think this is honestly worth the value of it, because it looks like a mini figure of some sort. So a little disappointed, but they tried with the detailing on the figure. But yeah, Luna Vachon here. And then next up, we got the set that I was most excited for, the BWO set. So we look at Blue Meanie, which we saw in Series 1, but this time he has the BWO logo on the shirt. And like I said, the color of the blue is not accurate to the BWO. I'd say it was a lot darker and not this type of blue, which is disappointing. We get face paint on his eyes and the blue hair. Yeah, wish there's more articulation, but we get Blue Meanie here. We get Big Stevie Cool, and I believe he has the same body sculpt as Haku, but it looks super weird. I'd say he should be a lot smaller in terms of his head is small, but the rest of the body looks a little bulky on top, and I'm not sure if we can remove these glasses, but I wouldn't force it. But yeah, it's a weird sculpt nonetheless. Waist should be smaller. He doesn't have that wide of a hip, So unfortunately, I'm very disappointed with this Stevie Cool figure. Next up, we get Hollywood Nova. Again, the blue is not accurate. It looks pretty cool. I don't think he was that ripped either, but who am I to judge? Hollywood on the back. Yeah, this was a letdown, the Blue WO set, unfortunately, but it's cool we got BWO figures. And then lastly, we got two figures I'm not too familiar with, but they look cool. We have giant haystacks with a removable soft good, so you can take this nice leopard fur jacket off, and he has his blue gear on. I mean, I compare this to the real wrestler, and this is probably the best accurate figure of the set. But yeah, I'm not very familiar with giant haystacks. And then lastly, we get Big Daddy Cool. He got a removable hat, which is pretty cool. The England flag, Big Daddy, removable vest, super cool. BD on the boots. Now, no articulation, but still pretty cool to finish this series 2. So hopefully the figures get better in terms of quality and scale, and accuracy, but I'm a fan of this series. So if you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe.